Oh shit, that was close. I just realised I was not recording. Wow, I'm glad I saw that. Okay. Derp. Alright, I'm gonna say we are joined here by TakedaMattuken, and his opponent here is Rico. I can't believe that. Alright, cool. And as you can hear that Mattuken has a very strong archer force compared to Rico. But Rico does have the warrior monks, as I would have said previously, without the recoil button on. So he could do some nice harassment unit there. He's got to be careful of actually running with arrows, but he also does have, put that into English, he does also have some bow cavalry and some Yari and a set of warrior monk cavalry. While Matches here just has 3 sets of Yari and a set of light. So light infantry could prove useful, especially just trying to do some quick harassment or hit somewhere. He's got his units very divided. Although he's playing quite passively, he's not really attacking, or yeah, he's not really attacking, but he is forming a shape, forcing his opponent either to split his arms up as well, or to channel down into a mass, but then he doesn't want to do that because of flanking. Whether Takeda, I want to call him Takeda rather than Mattuken. I'm saying that the bow cav units here could prove quite useful. He's got a ton of bow samurai, Jesus. Doesn't have harassment onto the cavalry here. Ooh, pardon me. The charging could prove highly dangerous. Someone charging to these archers here, plus he's got covered by some Nagiata samurai and his Yari cavalry as well. This kind of movement could okay, it didn't. If you wanted to do a very strong cav play, he could send these couple units up onto the right hand side here, where he's got his side units here. Could come in from the side, split these up, one coming from behind, one come around. I'm going to swap the cavalry here, but it's going to confuse the Nagiata samurai. So he could effectively take out that set of archers, including he's got a mass archer advantage anyway. Mattuken's got his archers quite open. He does have the set of Nagiata here I keep forgetting about. I can't believe I stopped recording. Oh, jeez. Oh, I was about to say quite passive, just focus on these units at the moment here. Though it seems that Mattuken is moving his force up forward slightly. He's going to have to force these units here to face against that way. If not, you don't want this whole force coming down upon your side. It can be absolutely devastating for Rico and his men. By the looks of it, he's using his Yari cavalry to charge out. Could hit inside of the archers, do some heavy damage there. But as you can see, he's also bringing up some of his Yari and bringing his jammer up close for some morale. Next, he does pull back the bow samurai. They've only got katana units here, so the Yari cavalry will do quite a good charge now, but doesn't want to commit. Obviously, because you can see here he's got some more cavalry coming in. Cavalry got caught up there with the fires. I wish, I love fires. Now with the arrows raining through, as you can see the unit here starting to waver. Only managing slightly on here. You got some backup from the bow cav. I thought his flag disappeared then. Got 23 men. He could just try and hit the back of the archer now. I got that right in the way. How many got left in that? 18. Yeah, let me throw that unit. Routes incredibly quick. I think he's also got his cavalry now charged up. Held up some of the bow cavalry. The Rico does have set up his war monks here. He's fighting a set of light and Yari cavalry. Be a close fight, but with the arrows coming in as well from Mattuken's general, despite having the melee icon, he does also have those. What was that, a set of archer cav in that as well. Bow cav. Gotta be pretty careful with that one. I'd be careful as well for Mattuken's avatar. Doesn't really want to get him to melee, because if you focus that attack there and the set of warmongers land quite a nice hit, that could be pretty devastating for his whole army, really. Though hopefully it won't pay too much effect, because Rico's main bulk of his force is quite a distance. Hmm. Yeah. You can see manages to pull back his avatar slide, doesn't really want to engage into many there, and then Rico's coming straight again from another side here, so Mattuken seems to be willing to commit to that charge, and saying that he's only against a set of bow cavalry, so he shouldn't lose hardly any men in that fight. Plus he's got some reinforcements hanging around, and of that cavalry unit disbanded, you can see two of them are routing away on the minimap. Or three of them kind of unit up there. Jesus, that was quite hard. And you can see Mattuken can do quite well now if he gathers his force and musters up and has a line sprint across, marches them up, and then uses cavalry for side points, forcing his opponent to be wary of that and maybe pull some troops against that so he can commit them to any form of melee. Just in case the cavalry charge, it could be pretty devastating play, though seeing it, Mattuken is still being quite passive with his playstyle here. He's not really committing to any charge. You got this one set of cavalry here, which is just pulling up. Lone little horsey. And you see on the side, Rico's got to mobilize his archers and some of his melee force behind. Oh, some bow cav harassment came across there. He should be able to pull those back relatively easy. Yeah, there you go. Look at it. Rico does have unit superiority in strength. Well, let's see if there are safety in numbers could pull through. My main concern is this bulk of archers. So some cavalry play here coming from Rico. We're going to be careful to do these yard cavalry up here, and he's moving some of his more yard cavalry on this side. Putting up a small block for his force here. And he's relining them up. Gotta be careful with the cavalry there, they're just charging. And all feels safe if Mattuken does commit to a charge. You can probably do he'll. Oh, I like to say he'll win, but it's gonna be tough when the combat happens if it's in such a confined space. Plus, as you can see here, Rico's got some of the warrior monks. So if he drops a war cry during the fight, I don't know if his bodyguard actually died or not. I do believe. Now you can just see him there. Okay, he's lucky for that one. Again, sorry if I sound a bit zombie-ish. I've got a bit of a cold, so. But hey, Shogun, total war. Keeps the world moving. Mattuken's got a very odd sense of direction for these units. He's got them facing that way, while the army's over there. Not a very slow pound, is it? Blood. I can see here Rico setting up his bow wings here. He's got some post samurai as well, if I recall. Yeah, that's the ones in front. These extra range should be able to do quite a lot of damage with the harassment, since they do have a plus range here. As you can see, he's very close into range against the bow samurai. So he's going to be in target of those, because then he's going to lose a lot of unnecessary units while he could build up some harassment. I think there he's starting to pull back. I don't know if any of the arrow fire will catch hold of them. It does not seem like it is. It's still kind of... Wow, I forgot to do that as well. Jesus. I'm offline. Oh god, so many mistakes today. I normally organize this so much better. I think so now with the Yara cavalry. Fires. So the Yara cavalry now pursuing the setup of bow war monks here. I don't believe they will commit into a charge. Managed to discover this unit here. This unit of bow was hidden. But the Yari samurai will end up engaging into these unless you pull them back. Lost a couple of cavalry there due to some arrow fire from this bow cavalry. Wasn't really enough to dread that attack. It would have been nice if he followed with pushing up his archers even further up, pushing up his force, get them to arrow range while his units were distracted, carry up on the fire. So Matsuki's bringing his men over to his right hand side. Gonna be careful here. He's bringing up some of his Nagata samurai, and just here direct into range of the men. Nagata samurai, as I said before, they've got a very high armor rating, so they shouldn't lose hardly any damage in this. Fire coming off now for the bow war monks upon Rico side of the plus range that they got, as you can see here. It's doing quite a lot of damage. So they are both samurai, so they do have a little bit more armor than the Ashigaru and especially the monks. But they will, as you can see here, take down quite a bit of damage. Oh, I did not see this cavalry here pulling through. Rico quick on the Yari side. They managed to get the Yari there blocking up his archers. He doesn't want to get engaged into the pursuit of this, because then once again be in range of these archers here, which I hope he does realise. But that being said, again they are Nagata. I believe they're Nagata. Was one of them war amongst them? No. Oh yeah, that one is blimey. Armor 10. He's got a +1 on his men. +1 armor during these ranks. And you see now Rico is bringing up his bow war monks here again. There is a slightly carry on the harassment upon his lines. Oh, and Mattuken responds to that is going to push up everyone on his left hand side. Only noticing there's got one set of archers really facing this way. He's got his bow samurai. That'll be quite out of range. And you see here Rico setting up his bow cavalry. Either this is for a charge or the dummy effect, which is this here, forcing his archers to pull back. They can commit into fires. We'll have that devastating from the range. But with the dummy effect here of the cavalry, though, that can mean a bad choice for them regrouping like that, because they're taking a lot of casualties. They are starting to waver, and hopefully they do not break. Oh, they broke. Fudge. The dummy effect could be used quite well if you got quick fingers, forcing the archers to pull back, giving you more time to shoot up these arrows here. Mattuken seems to be just letting these arrows hit him. That being said, actually he's decided to pull them up. So you see now Rico is now bringing up his general's bodyguard. and try and force back some of these archers here, and a set of his katana samurai. He's going to want to put those into loose formation if they're going to try and do that, so they won't take too much casualties. Generals as well, with those balloons on their back, they are quite resistant to arrow fire. A lot of arrows coming in from Mattuken's side. Here riding upon the katana samurai. Well, they've almost broken this unit, at least 28 men left. See, Mattuken here is going to be slightly cocksure on this side here, bring up one set of Nagata samurai and some cavalry, which I did not see. He's going to be careful of around their back here. Well, Rico didn't notice how to try to respond by bringing up his Yari there. Then he's going to engage into melee with the archers, not still going to have the archers going to be forced upon that side. All the meantime, the arrow fire is coming in now, flying to this big chunk of them. I know you see Mattuken's now bringing up his Nagata samurai into melee with the archers themselves, and my nose is gone. Oh, that is not nice. Okay. Now these archers pretty much immobilized from shooting. They are starting to waver, and so Nagata actually only losing about 9